now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Built for this network. We are built for this network. For the strong, not the weak.
We just sparkle now. Yeah, we just sparkle now. We just gon' sparkle now. All niggas, yeah, we gon' sparkle now. Yeah, we gon' shine and we are gon' sparkle now. Yeah, we gon' Yeah, you know I be the maestro. Raise the show.
Grand spanking fresh.
And always with the right glow. Get your hyper like a nitro. Tybo, psycho. We about to knock it out of sight, yo. Ha, you know I keep a tight flow. Ever since a little nigga, yo, they always say they might blow. Nowadays we shining bright, yo. Even the cool joints are making niggas quick to wanna fight, though. High rolling, mind blowing, wild boning. Take our niggas for a little ride, just like the motherfuckers cycloning. Yeah, you know my niggas stay holding. While we see some jealous niggas on the side, all in they mouth foaming. While we roaming and we zone and play the right role. White bowl, we still a take a nigga white gold. Before we break fast, break glass, take trash. I bust your shit and go and chase ass. I'm saying this thing.
All my party people,
All my party people
need to come inside.
come inside now.
Cause we
Yeah,
got it, people.
you know we got it for you.
Just enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride now,
All
bitches.
my party people,
All my party people,
need to
niggas,
come inside.
come inside now.
Cause we got it,
You know we got it for you.
Just enjoy
the ride. Yeah, you know I be the captain. Blaze it out and bring you all the hottest scene of action. I gotta give it to you. Let me light an L, pass a glass of Henny to you. Now let me get my little shine on, rhyme on, and give you shit to keep your mind on. Check it, I keep toast and rock the most. Break it down, blow the shit up, and vanish like a ghost. Whether you're Spanish or speaking another language, I hope. The way we damage it, I hope you could cope, my nigga. Check it, hey, you know I be the champion. Hands on, and make the bitches get their dance on. Block it out from the back of the house to the front, whatever you want. Fuck what they yapping about. Hey, before we ride, we check brands on. Smoking the spot like how we smoke the live in the mansion. Yeah, the way we hold bankroll. Cheddar so thick, sometimes the shit amaze me how the stack fold. Hot, we all up in your asshole. So hot shit possess you and get all in your damn soul. We got you drenched, dripping up in the spot. We took it from you, now we holding the rock.
Dio!
The type of shit that make you rush something, touch something, bust something, and make you wanna go and fuck something. I'm only talking to
All my party people,
all my party people.
need to come inside.
Come inside now.
We got it, people.
Yo, microphone check, microphone check. 1, 2, what is this? Built for this network, the TOTC boys, theory of the culture. We back with the business. You already know the vibes and how it's going down. Chizz, if you got your TV loud in the motherfucker, turn that bitch down a little bit. It sounds
Yeah, I can hear that shit. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It sounds like
Okay.
a gang of motherfuckers in your house and shit.
Oh, God.
Roundtree, Earl.
That shit kind of nutty.
You know what I mean? Chizz, Roundtree, Earl Jones, DJ Mad Knots be in the building, man. You know what I mean? And Chizz got a whole television out up loud, and it's just him in the house. God.
Yeah, Chizz bugging, man.
Chizz want everybody, he want the whole goddamn neighborhood to know what the fuck he watching and shit.
Yeah, man. What's up with that, man?
You know what I mean? Put on some Yo
Yeah, I mean-
50 raps or something on out this motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
How y'all brothers feeling?
Yeah, right.
Man? How y'all feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. How you feeling, bro? She was a little under the weather for the weekend, man. You know what's going on with you, man?
Little man down, little strep throat and everything else, but I'm back at it with the back at it, man. Man.
Glad to hear you back at it, my brother.
Yeah, man. You know, I took my daughter out to dinner and got the cooties from one of them damn kids and shit, you know? But
yeah, that's a rough one.
I bounced back with it. You know what I mean? Thanks to my lovely wife and stuff.
Oh, All right.
My man coming through in the club.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, Chizz, you turned down that loud ass TV, man.
right.
You know what's funny, man? I didn't really realize it. Hold on, man. I didn't really realize it until you said something. Because, you know, I talk to Chizz on a regular.
Right.
And he always got that loud ass TV on. But you gotta get adjusted to it. One thing you can't do, man, you can't have the daggone loud ass TV on while we doing the show. because it gives you fucked up microphone feedback, you know?
Yeah, it do. Like
Mad would have been mad. Listen, if Mad didn't catch that, and Mad would have went in to edit the show, he'd been mad than a motherfucker. He was damn Chizz, your loud ass TV rocking through the whole damn program.
Yo, I'm like, why it sound like Chizz got a bunch of motherfuckers in his background right now? And I know it's just him.
Wait, man. I mean, one time, I was talking to Chizz, right? And I didn't know it was TV. I swear to God. Chizz, this is just the other day. I said, Chizz, you got company? You got the kids over that motherfucker or something? No, bro, it's the TV, bro. I said, damn, this sounds like real motherfuckers in the background. Yeah, I thought we had some background listeners in this motherfucker.
Exactly. And I'm like, God, Chizz, you must be getting high to the motherfucker that had your TV loud. That's some high man shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, I'm telling you, I thought it was some people and shit in the background.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Chizz had company.
Y'all gotta understand what we say. Chizz kids come over is a different thing if his kids over there. But Chizz live by himself. To have his goddamn TV to like a volume of 60, 65 and shit, where you can hear the conversation of the show.
They make it like the cinema.
God.
Oh, you make it like the cinema? Yeah. You like, Chizz like to make it like the cinema.
Yeah, and that's the only time you get like that, when you hide at a motherfucker. You drink, you smoking shit, you turn your best movie on, you turn your shit up, and you just find the funniest shit to laugh to and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Chizz thinking Chizz ass over there thinking he at the AMC movie theater.
Right. God damn.
The other day I was watching y'all shit, Soul Man.
Oh, that's my shit right there.
Yeah.
And Chizz let the whole goddamn neighbors know what he watching and shit. You know what I mean? If a motherfucking neighbor don't got no TV, just lift your window up. Chizz go entertain.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, shit. How y'all brothers been doing, man? I ain't speak to y'all in a couple of days and stuff like that. How y'all been doing? How was your weekend?
Good. Can't complain.
Word.
What you do, Chizz? What you do? Shit. I ain't got a motherfucking day.
He said, I ain't got a motherfucking day.
I thought he was going to give us this big elaborate dissertation or something, you know.
Right.
I said, Chizz, what you do this weekend? Shit. You know.
Hey, he came
I know a better rough one for you though, Jones. Oh yeah, man.
What happened?
Yeah. I still got my injury going on, so like, the first it was the knee, then I got the knee better. Then for some reason I twisted up the ankle after I got the knee better, so I was in the shirt and just gimpy as hell. I was looking like Omar from The Wire, or right out that window. And heard his foot. And I'm walking around the Sheridan, just limping and gimpy. Because remember in The Wire, when he hurt his leg, jumped out the window, even the little young boys was like, damn, y'all see Omar? He gimpy as fuck. I felt like that's how people was talking about me. Motherfuckers was running around there calling me Limp Biscuit and shit at the job and shit. Look at the gimpy guy and shit. Yo, Earl, you getting old and shit.
Yo, you said Limp Biscuit.
Yeah, motherfuckers called me Limp Biscuit and shit. I was like, all right, motherfucker. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny, motherfucker. Very funny, motherfucker.
Yo.
The motherfucker glass eye with a windshield wiper, motherfucker.
Yo, was it the same leg you got the knee injury on?
Same leg, yeah, same
Get
leg.
the fuck out of here.
Damn.
What's the odds
So
of that?
so once I got the knee sprain out the way, because it was a sprain. You know, it wasn't a tear, it was a sprain.
Right.
So I got that back in check, and then as soon as I did that, I went to work. It's all happened at work. I had ran over my back of my foot with this cart that I was dragging. You know, you drag the cart in back of you instead of putting it in front of you and pushing it.
Right.
I was pushing it, and that motherfucker caught the back of my heel and twisted that shit. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, I was just like
See, as you get older, you gotta be careful, man. Like you do that, man.
It's just
like tread lightly.
So that's what happened with me, man. So
Man.
the crazy part is now. Naturally, I was off Monday, Tuesday, so I called up the job. I said, listen, man, I got a doctor's appointment for Thursday. I'm going to go check this shit out.
Right.
And so, I'm supposed to go back in there tomorrow, but then they was like, no, Earl, don't worry about it. Take your time getting back. Go see a doctor. So, I got the day off, which is cool, and it's probably Thursday, too.
Yeah, no
So I can put in for some personal time. And
they trying to avoid that.
I can go ahead and.
That's what.
Oh yeah, they know I ain't gonna do it.
They try to play it safe because they don't want you to come in and say you fuck yourself up more.
Right.
And then at that point, you like, I need an ambulance, and at that point, you can get workers' comp and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll rather just pay me 2 personal days or whatever it is. And let me just get right. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, brother, we praying for you, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
You gotta get that.
Yeah, getting old's a motherfucker.
Hey, man.
I'm seeing both of y'all have rough weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, with the strep throat, need a biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't believe they
Call me Earl with Biscuit Jones in this motherfucker.
Yo, that's fucked up,
shit.
man. That's fucked up.
What was that dude name from Limp Bizkit? Fred Durst?
Yeah.
Fred Durst, yeah.
I think he's doing podcasting now. I heard he's in the podcasting now. Real heavy.
Oh.
So.
Oh, Fred had to get his on, because Fred was kind of doing his thing back then. After music. He was kind of like CEO and shit and center. So I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably doing pretty good, too. He got a fan base.
Yeah,
of course.
Exactly. His shit.
I mean, when they came out, they was the shit.
No doubt. Hip-hop embraced them heavy. Hip-hop, the culture embraced them Biscuit heavy. Him and, what was that other cat name, bro, that I'm thinking about? Oh, solo dude, bro.
You talking about my man that do the voice? No, he don't do it no more.
He was on
from Room 5.
No. Nope. I'm not talking about that motherfucker. Him and Rev Run was on tour together. Dolo Cat. God damn it, I can't think of his name.
Oh.
Rock dude?
Huh? Yeah, he was a rock and roll.
He was a rock dude?
Yeah, rock and roll dude. Solo though. Solo. I can't think of his fucking name, bro. To save my life. It'll probably come on the show, but he was rocking with Rev Run on tour heavy, bro. Him and the Rev was
Rev Run?
Yeah. They was on tour heavy together. I can't think of his fucking name to save my motherfucking life right now. But
ain't that some shit? See how time passed by?
Right. It'll come to me.
It start affecting your short-term memory and shit.
Well, AARP, baby. AARP.
Word.
Geriatric motherfucker.
You feel me?
Yo, okay, so, all right. I want to chime in on this one. Britney Spears is now a free woman.
What do you mean? Free in what sense?
You know how her father was controlling all her finances and shit?
Okay.
Yeah, because she been buck wild and shit.
And she went in the crazy house for a little while.
Shaved her
head, just going nuts, man. And she got, I guess people petitioned free Britney Spears. And by free Britney Spears, they went to court. So she won her rights back to her money and everything else that she had did, because the father was controlling everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's on meds and all this, that, and the third. She's part of way back in the day, she was on the Mickey Mouse Club with Justin Timberlake and all that. So she's been in the spotlight all her life, and I guess the father been controlling that all her life. So now she's a free woman, and the first thing she does, she coming out and she getting married. Now, that's where the father probably sitting back going, see, this is exactly why I did what the hell I did.
Right.
Now she's free. First thing she does is go and get married. Now my thing is, with that situation with her, if I'm Britney, I'm Britney bitch type shit. I'd have been just did dolo, did me for a while, enjoy my life, and But she gonna go out and get married right after that shit. Sometimes that's like a breakup with a relationship. Don't you kind of need some new time before you get into another serious relationship?
Yeah, to get yourself together.
Yeah.
So did she always have custody of her child during that whole shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So remember, she didn't have custody of her children for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she finally got it back, I think, like 2 years ago or something like that. When she started to, get better. So they was like, she was considered like a nut job.
You are. Damn, kid.
No, for real.
No,
she's in a crazy house and all that. Yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
hey man,
remember her husband had the kids for a while. Basically, most of their childhood, because I think her kids was like grown and almost grown.
No, because she's probably about 40, right?
Yeah. No, she got to be like mid 40s, I would say.
Wow, that's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
And because her husband was the husband was one of them dudes from one of them sitcom shows, right?
No. He was in the band, Kevin something. I forgot his last name.
No. That was No, kid. That was the second person she was dealing with. That was Kevin Federline.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And then he just got with her. And father was worried about that because he wanted to start up a rap career and shit. Like, he was a dancer and shit for Britney Spears. But the father didn't want her fucking with a dancer because he's just a dancer.
Yeah.
But, I guess she went against the grain and she got with Kevin Federline.
Yo, Britney Spears.
Next thing you know,
Britney Spears is only 30.
Put him on. Now here come this motherfucker with a rap video. I said, he called himself K-Fed and shit. I said, look at this motherfucker here.
Yo,
he got up with Britney.
He dated that chick, Shaw Jackson, that played in Moesha.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. He was too. Yeah.
He dated
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, K-Fed was out there trying to get it in.
Yeah. And that's a crazy ass name. Why would you come up with that?
Yeah, that's Kevin Federline. K-Fed.
That shit sound corny as hell.
That's some white boy shit. What do you want? Of course it's be corny. And he tried to rap all hard. I'm like, sorry, motherfucker here.
Okay, so the dude Britney Spears is marrying, his name is Sam Sagari. So I'm guessing he you know, he 27. She about to be 40, he 27. So she got him, you know.
Oh, so she being a cougar.
She being a cool guy out here. And basically, I think this dude family got money and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So
he like a trust fund baby.
Hey, you can say that. You can say that.
Okay, so that's what she trying to marry?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, at least he got some money, so
Yeah.
at least it's not like if she got money, she got her money, he got his money. So, all right, cool.
But at least, you know what? I'm glad it seemed like her head is on a little bit straighter than it was.
I don't know about that, kid.
Yeah, she married Jason Alexander in 2004, and then she married Kevin Federline, the K-Fed dude who was a dancer, in 2007. And you know what I mean?
Mm.
And they had 2 children together, her and K-Fed. So.
Oh, her and K-Fed?
Yeah.
Because you know what? I forgot totally about that. I was just thinking of him. Kevin guy.
No, Kevin out here dipping his dick in both black women and white women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He playing the Oreo game like a motherfucker, you know?
Oh, K-Fed and shit.
K-Fed. You know what I mean?
You sound like a snitch.
I gotta pull up that corny ass rap video he put out. I know that's on YouTube.
Yeah, see, when motherfucker broke his name down, K-Fade, that motherfucker thought he was hip-hop and shit. You know what I mean? You just known for marrying Britney, tying a knot with her and Shaw Jackson. That's who you basically famous from. You know what I mean? Other than that,
that's his legacy.
Right. You ain't even nowhere near famous as these broads is. But I mean, hey man, Britney out here, she got her money back. She you know, cougaring that little thing she got. You know what I mean? She says she want more kids by the boy, the 27-year-old motherfucker. So she basically, you know, and he from Iran and shit. So he want.
Oh, Habib and them.
Yeah, bro.
I smell trouble in paradise, man.
Yeah, he probably got a chain of
Brittany gonna start
out this motherfucker. You know?
Look, Brittany gonna start covering herself up with 3 parts of cloth and shit. Word to
Yeah, it's not gonna be good, man. It's not.
She gonna be screaming. She gonna be screaming A-Rod money and shit. Man.
From what the blogs is saying, that he was with her during her darkest times. He got her into rehab. He got her, you know what I mean, to seek a lot of help and stuff.
He was a rider for her.
Basically, he was the financial person to pay for this shit because she ain't had no ends.
Oh.
Let's keep.
Oh yeah, because her father had all the rights to all the stuff.
She ain't had no ends, so he helped her get through that shit.
Yeah, ain't that something? Because that, you know what, man, you might be right, because she was saying one of the most embarrassing things was when she like take her friends out to like dinner. You know, she's probably going some swanky places, and then she go get the bill. And her credit card is coming up choked in the motherfucker. She was embarrassing because she couldn't pay for the meal. Based on her father, they were stashing her funds there.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure he put a lot of that money to the side.
Probably.
That motherfucker definitely dipped his hand in that cookie jar. So whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
He had both hands in the cookie jar.
Right. Because she still was getting residuals from a lot of her records being played on the radio.
Yeah, and them were like platinum records. Yeah. Like top platinum records.
Them motherfuckers still play down here.
Right.
Oops, I Did It Again and Oh Baby Baby and all that shit.
Right.
They still play down there. She still gets rotation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can imagine when she really do, like, it's probably gonna be a big comeback for her. You know what I mean? She probably ain't been recording no records because her father got control of that shit. So now that she back everything financially and she got a dude, she probably gonna put back out. And I'm gonna tell you what, she gonna sell like a motherfucker too. If Brittany come back out right now, she gonna sell like hotcakes, bro. Cause she got a call. She got a core base.
Oh, that's pop culture. Yeah, that pop culture loves her, man.
Yeah.
Even the young kids, like out here, they play one of them songs in the restaurants out here. They be kids 15, 16, be singing the record. I was okay.
Right.
Yeah, she gonna bubble.
Yeah, they idolize her.
Yeah, I don't know what she did. She had, but that pop culture, they love her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They love her to death. They love her to death.
They really do. Yo, I wanted to jump in.
Yep.
The FBI had told Jay-Z to delete all his emails because I guess whatever was going on, somebody was hacking in whole shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the FBI came and told Hov whatever emails sensitive that you got to delete them shits ASAP. So
he done came across a hacker.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. It must be nice being a billionaire. When you got the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cause see, the average Joe like me, you, and Jones, you know what I mean? Motherfucker hack into our account. We ain't got no FBI calling us. We ain't got no.
No, we gotta figure that shit out ourselves.
Right. We got to
and be
sit
pissed
there.
off the whole way.
Right. We got to sit there and make up new profiles and shit. Wondering who the fuck with our shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers taking shit. We got to be our own investigator out this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you tell your boys, but not Jay-Z, not hating on Hov. I'm just saying it must be nice having money and status like Hov. Because now you
it must be fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. You got the feds coming up to you and saying, Mr. Carter, please delete your emails. Your shit is being fucked up right now. You know what I mean? Not motherfucking Mad Jones and Chizz. Our emails going straight. We wondering who the fuck got our shit. Now we getting some fucked up callers calling our shit. Talking about, hey, man. You know what I mean? We get a motherfucker pop up on our phone talking about we got a virus in our shit and everything. Like, no. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. It must be nice being Hov to get, you know what I mean? But, hey, I'm going to tell you what, boy.
Man, he get all the pull in the world.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's natural leverage.
Yo, man. That's hey, shout out to Hov having the motherfucking FBI Fed plug. You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. And not too many people, not too many rich people got that.
Hey, who you telling? Shit, you motherfucker Hov out here got the FBI. Because he went on Instagram one time to promote The Harder They Fall. Followed Beyonce, then after he finished promoting the motherfucker, he deleted the account. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he said that too. Yeah.
So, I guess from that, when he opened up from that, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, man, all of this shit is a trick bag, bro, for hackers, man. The cell phone, laptops, everything, man. It's just a trick bag for hackers to get into your shit. That's why y'all please be more careful. Get some security on y'all laptops, y'all phones and shit. Everything that you use, man. Because these hackers out here, these motherfuckers is brutal, man.
Yeah, you got to be very smart about that shit. Because they'll send you different types of links. If you click on that shit, then they got access to all your information.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Cause remember, Jones, you was telling me that you was getting links. I was like, yo, don't click on that shit.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm very apprehensive now when I get some shit in my only one of my DMs. I'm like, nah. It don't look like it say YouTube on the bottom or some music artist sending me their shit or something to check out. Other than that, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember one time they called me up. They called me up, and somebody was sharing porno shit. I'm like, that ain't even type of shit I even put on my page or nothing like that. I'm like, what is this? Yeah, they do some crazy shit. And then got people looking at you crazy, like,
you crazy, like.
Yeah, it was like, what the hell I look like doing this? This ain't me.
Yeah. That happened to me one time, too. That was when I was first on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I first got on there, you know, for some reason, even though I was an elite bloomer on there, my page was popping real quick.
Right.
And that's, you know, my page was public back then and all that stuff, so it kind of took off real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And one of these motherfuckers, I was working at Chevy's, but I was still in Linden back then. Working at Chevy's. And I'm not thinking too much because you're working. You know, you still on Facebook. I'll get home and check out some Facebook. Like, going to Facebook was like going to the reality TV show back then for me, right? So I get home. Finally, I got my liquor ready. You know, it's like, 5 Saturday afternoon. I'm like, maybe some money. I'm feeling good. G-Rock hit me up. Yo, Ski, man, my wife just was on your page, man. They got some porno shit on there. I said, what? Yes, right on your page, bro. I said, what do you mean? I'm on the phone with him. I said, gee, how do I get this shit off of here?
Right.
Because it's on the page. Because it's bad. Because look at his wife had went to him. You know, yeah, you got a picture of the girl getting fucked in the ass and shit. The first post on my page.
Yeah, who the hell put that type of shit on it? Yeah.
Right. So, I'm like, gee, how do I get this off, man? I'm still kind of new there. I said, yo, Ski, stay on there with me. I'm going to guide you through this shit, how you get that shit off there. Da-da-da-da. And, yeah, that shit can happen, bro. They be out here doing too much, man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and how you looking crazy.
And people looking...
But what?
Right. Even though, like the mugs will tag you into the post.
Oh, yeah, I hate that shit.
Even though they say, because it was some porno shit, even though they say, such and such tag you and 99 other people back there, say 99 other people, and it's supposed to be some porno shit. And I'm like, whoa, and now they could see that. So, okay, it wasn't him per se. Okay, but then they go, well, what kind of group is he in then?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not him, but he's tagged into it. Oh, I used to get mad as hell at that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful with that social media shit, because them hackers out there, they get your name plugged up and all types of stuff. And
yo, but
you looking crazy.
I don't mean to laugh, but Jones said it's kind of fucked up if you come on this page and you seeing somebody getting fucked up.
I did. I remember that's exactly what the post was. That's how memorable that was. I'm coming home from work. I get a call from G. I'm not thinking too much of it. I'm throwing down my bags, getting my liquor ready, this, that, third. I'm about to get on Facebook because I'm new. Like, oh, shit, Hey, he called me, yo, Ski, man. Yo, my wife was like, checking out your page, man. They must have just posted it up, like probably, who knows, maybe an hour or 45 minutes before I got home from work. Yo, my wife saw and said, you got some porno shit up there. And I said, what you know, man? Some porno shit on your page, man. And I'm like, I went on there, and that was the image, man. You had this daggone snow buddy sitting on top of this brother, and she getting fucked up the ass. And I'll see the image. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? They fucking in the ass, man. I remember the post, man. To this day, I will never forget that because that's not what you're expecting to see or a call you're expecting to get. Right. You just expect to be coming home and checking out Facebook after work. And for me, that was like, yo, this is the joint. This is the shit right here. I love Facebook. And well, I saw that image and I said, oh, and G got to be right through, like how to get that off your page type thing. Yeah.
Shout out to G.
He said, yo, man.
Shout out to G.
So after all that was said and done, G was like, yo, man, just be careful who you friending over there. I see you bubbling, man. You definitely getting it in. And you got to watch it. You got to watch it. I said, at that point.
You got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but man, that was the image, man. I know you was laughing your ass off, but that was the image. I saw. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful.
Yeah, but going back to that whole situation, yeah, he's such a high-profile guy. You know, hacker, because we ain't high-profile guys. You know, we just regular dudes, whatever.
Right.
But like him,
They try to hack the hell out of us.
yeah, you're right. You know, for him, they trying to get some pay dirt with Jay-Z. Like,
Right.
so whoever that hacker was had to be pretty good, I guess, to get into his emails and shit.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Boy, if they'd have got a hold of them emails, can you imagine the ransom that they'd have told
Did they get a, yeah, right.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want this back, and you know he got celebrity phone numbers and all types of business
everything.
emails
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Man, that boy, you talking about a motherfucker that have got a major. First of all, with that shit, you know what I mean, you'd have got caught like a motherfucker. So once the FBI know Hov, you know good and goddamn well you wasn't going too far with that whole I give you your emails back if you pay me this much. That wasn't going down. You was gonna get locked the fuck up.
No, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, hold paper too long and he know too many people. You know what I mean? So you would have got caught within probably that day and shit. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm just saying.
They would have caught the next hour.
Nigga, they'd have tracked him down unless if he was a real smart person, you know, that had did some shit behind the black market, like a dark web type shit. It's hard to track him down with a dark web. You know what I mean? But see, that comes from doing coding and all that shit like that. So. You know, there's a lot of shit that go into that shit, but eventually you will get caught regardless. You know what I mean? There's always going to be somebody up on the hand of you. But, hey, man.
Especially with somebody with a high profile like that. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, that's crazy. So even Jay-Z ain't even safe in these you know, social media waters, you know? Yeah.
Hey, Jones, I want to bring back Jones, because remember, I think Chizz, you was handling business or something, but me and Jones had a one-on-one conversation about is verses gonna be over, because they running out of folks the verse, unless they go into like a R&B bag or something like that. And lo and behold, Jones, they got one that's coming up this Thursday. That's gonna be
Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I like that one because now wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you why I like that one. You know when Patty and Gladys did it? It was still early in the COVID, so they was kind of in the room. Now Chaka and Stephanie, they both very good friends. They actually gonna perform that on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't get me wrong. I still think in my heart that the Patty and Gladys situation was epic in its own, even though it was early in the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was comfortable, like they was in the living room, and then most of us, we were home from the living room watching them.
Right.
Because matter of fact, when they did it, they was they had rented out one of them arenas up in Philly, but it was nobody really there. Except, like, you know, the people filming it.
I thought they did that.
Behind the scenes people.
I thought
but that's why this one's going to be kind of nice too, because they'll both be actually performing Stephanie Chaka.
Yeah, L.A.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm sorry I cut you. Go ahead.
No, I'm not trying to cut you, brother. I thought they did. Patty and Gladys did that in an Apollo.
What?
No, it was on one of the arenas up in Philly.
Was it? Oh, okay. I thought it was the Apollo.
Yeah.
Though. I thought it was
no.
The way the background looked.
Yeah.
It looked really homey, like they was.
It did. There was nobody here except the behind the scenes people.
Yeah, and what I liked about that one, since it was all in the pandemic, something about that show that I really liked was because it felt homey, and that everybody that was watching it was from home as well, just trying to keep safe. So it was kind of, I still think that was one of the better shows in my book. You know, when it
So
came
when
to
was that?
currency,
They did that like with
man,
July?
early. I think before that.
June, July.
I think it.
I think that was. I think that was still in the winter months when they did that, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna be the Googler.
Yeah, check that
Googler
date.
search.
I want that date because I'm thinking that was still in the winter months in the early part of the pandemic. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but.
Because I know it started off, they was doing the shit where people was like on Zoom and shit. But then they started to get people in the same room with
Slowly
each
bringing
other.
them back together, right?
Yeah. But they just, they wasn't allowing too many people in the room in their space. But remember when Teddy and Babyface did it? Oh my God, Teddy was bugging. Teddy had at least 25 motherfuckers up in the room.
That mug had a band and an entourage in the room.
Yeah. And he had the Beijing popping.
Yo,
You know what though?
that battle was actually September 13th of last year.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
September.
Why was I
13th.
thinking that was somewhere in the cold? Okay, I thought it was. I don't know.
No, it was still.
Well,
It was
damn,
still.
It seemed like it, because it seemed like time just was going crazy during them early periods.
It was still
Yeah.
pandemic, but it was in September. Like kids and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in school or nothing yet. So shit was still shut the fuck down a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was, you said it was September 13th,
Yep, 2020.
2020.
Yep, that's the date they got.
Wow, so I was back to work at that point. Okay. Well, I don't know why.
Remember, they just had called you back. What?
July 2nd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both jobs called me back in the same week. Both jobs called me back in the same. It was crazy.
Yeah. So
I was getting that good. Yeah, I was getting that good stimulus money. I was chilling. Well, okay, September. Okay, so because I watched that show, so it must have been on a night where I was off work.
Yeah.
I think it was like on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good memory. That was a good.
Not trying to.
It was.
You know, they filmed it. They did it at the Fillmore in Philadelphia, the famous.
Philadelphia. Yeah.
Oh, the Fillmore.
Yeah.
So man,
I knew it was some type of arena
right
out here.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the difference with Shaka and Stephanie Mills. They're gonna have a crowd this time. Like this.
That's what I was saying versus.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying versus Patty and Travis, because this time they're gonna have a crowd.
They're gonna have a crowd.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Shaka has more bigger hits than Stephanie, but Stephanie has a lot of really good catalogs. So
yeah,
Stephanie doesn't really have, in my opinion, a commercial hit, but she has a lot of hits. Chaka got. Come on now, Chaka. Ain't nobody.
Oh my God.
Better. You know, naturally feel for you, Chaka Khan. The crowd going crazy when that go on.
Hey,
even if you take her back to, even if you take her back to her 70s days.
Right, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Sweet Thing was big as hell, too.
Yeah.
For that time. Sweet Thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's going to be a good battle.
And do y'all think they're going to do some surprise guests?
Oh, that's going to be great. I want to see this show.
And
Thursday night. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to tell you what.
I'm back. Well,
hey, Jones, not to cut you off, but when you brought up 70s, that was a good point. Because not only she got her solo shit, but she got shit with her and Rufus that she did.
Rufus is a tell me something good.
Everything. So you gonna pull, you know, Stephanie gonna pull out the one with her and fucking Teddy and shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know that's coming.
You know what I mean? She gonna pull out the putting the rush on me's and all that good shit. So it's gonna be a good fucking battle, man, between two.
Yeah. Look, Stephanie gonna be on something in the way you make the feel.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm telling you, they got some good. That's gonna be a soul fest. That's what
I remember they used to play that song all day. I remember.
I like that one too.
I remember my parents driving me to school in the morning, and that shit playing on Kids.
Let me tell you something. That's gonna be because both of those artists are technically they're still big artists. I think Chaka's the bigger name with the bigger hits, but Stephanie, come on, man, she was the Wiz. He's on down the road, all the way up to.
Yeah,
I don't think Stephanie just never had that commercial cost, but she got so many hits, bro. It's crazy.
It's gonna be a dog fight. I tell you that much. If you basing it on like competition, it's gonna be a dog.
Oh, yeah. Now Stephanie gonna start throwing on some shit like, "What you gonna do with my love, man?"
Yeah.
I mean, all of that stuff, man. Oh, they gonna kill it.
I'm gonna tell you.
I want to see them sisters.
Stephanie Mills. And this is just from me, from the speaking from where I grew up especially in the projects. Stephanie Mill record to DJs, to the local DJs. You could this what mixtapes was. What they call mixtapes now is not what mixtapes. Mixtapes to us back in the days when a DJ took an instrumental and an acapella and blended them bitches together.
Yeah.
That was a mixtape to us. So growing up in Booker T projects, when you hear the bunch of Stephanie Mills, Something in the Way You Make Me Feel, all of them records that you saw, those was like, I would come up when you had the Sony radios, the Panasonic radios.
Yeah.
You blasting Stephanie Mills with a motherfucking blended of make the music with your mouth biz in the background and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So shit.
Cause remember back in the day with the Sonys, you could dub the cassette tapes and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you had your not only your local DJs, but you had the upper DJs like the Ron G's, the Brucey B's, the Kid Capri's, the Doo-Wops. They used to take a Stephanie Mills record,
Mad Money,
and fucking blend them shits out. You know what I mean? So, yo, bro, like you said, it's definitely gonna be a class. I just want to see. It's like Jones, and you made a good point, Jones. Huh?
I remember one of them blends. Now, this might be even for you bad. Now I think that one of them blends was so nasty. They was blending that joint you had to put your body in it.
Right.
Put your boom. You know, that bass line was so crazy. It was blending the hell out of it. Listen to that record. Listen to that record, man. When you get off this show, listen to that record.
No, I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit was rocking, bro. That's why I said, like you said, Shaka had more the international name, but Stephanie had like them records that your mama, your papa, whoever else played, and she definitely was like that, that songstress. You know what I mean? So her shit ain't really go unnoticed like that, far as being in the States. You know what I mean? So, like you said, and I'm just bringing out, they're gonna have a couple of guests and stuff like that. Even if they don't,
that's what I can't wait to see. Yeah.
But see, even if they don't have no guests, I would rather them just see them rock out basically for themselves with no guests. Having a guest is a plus, but you got two women that can really fuck up a stage, yo. You know what I mean? And a show. I would rather see them go back and forth by themselves. You know what I mean? And play that motherfucking music and get the singing. Not singing, singing.
Especially if they sipping that Ciroc. Ciroc. That's how Keith Sweat called it. Ciroc.
You know what I mean? But yo, how do y'all feel about Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia on December 2nd?
Well,
I think that's a great one.
I think it's a great one, but with 3-6 Mafia, all the people gonna still really be there. They got fell out and shit like that. So I don't know.
I think all of them will be there. Yeah, because all of them been doing. I've been watching a lot of the interviews. It's not what you would expect. You know what I'm saying? You may think they have issues, but nah, that's just hearsay.
No, they got issues.
All of them, they came up together.
They came up together, but they had some issues back in the day too.
You're right.
Yeah, they did like any other,
Got a little dicey with them. Got a little dicey with them.
So I think they're gonna show up and show out.
Yeah, I think I think that's really a good match with those two.
Because they've been trying to get it from the jump.
Right. And me and Chizz had talked about this too. I'm glad that they're doing, the Chaka 70 thing, the 3-6, and the bunch of, just to take it away from New York a little bit. Because it was, don't get me wrong, it was great to see, but it was kind of like, you know what?
And
it was kind of like drowning. They was really flooding us with New York.
And
they had their money.
That's what me and Jones was talking about, Chizz. Is like, where do verses go now? Because there's a lot of people. I mean, there's people out there that want to battle, but who you gonna put against a fucking Busta Rhymes? You know what I mean? Who you gonna?
And he's still waiting.
He's still waiting. That's what I'm saying. And everybody shouting out, well, let LL battle Busta, but then again, like you said, it's bringing it towards New York. It's still bringing it towards the East Coast. You know what I mean? So he's pretty much saying nobody else from the South, even though T.I. calling out 50, he don't want to battle nobody else. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, yo.
If he know his catalog is not going to measure up.
Right.
Come on, man.
So he know with 50 got a catalog, but he could get kind of close with him. Like, that's why he's avoiding the Buster shit, because he already knew that was going to be a murder scene.
I would love to see, because Kanye said on Drink Champs he down for the battle. So put Kanye or Ye verse up fucking T.I. Let's go.
No, Kanye up against 50. Yeah.
You know what? Ye against T.I., nah, that wouldn't be fair, because Ye clearly got more hits, clearly got a bigger catalog.
But T.I. is talking the biggest fucking shit. So therefore, if you
I don't think he wouldn't even take it, because he know.
Don't talk no shit then. This is what I'm saying. He talk
hella shit.
Yeah, okay, he want 50. Obviously, 50 say he's not doing the shit. Everybody back outside. The motherfucker got like 8 or 9 productions going on as far as TV.
And he ain't gonna be in the Expendables 4 movie.
Right, so this motherfucker 50 ain't touching this shit, T.I. Okay, we get it. Now, who else can motherfucking you can battle out this bitch? Come on. Who else?
Once 50 about to put out something about Snoop. Remember his murder trial situation?
Yeah.
Right.
He about to put out something to that.
Man, listen. My whole thing.
It's gonna be some type of series he gonna do.
If T.I. called himself the king of the South, goddamn it, let's go.
Well, you have to, yeah.
Let's go. My whole thing
you got a certain title for yourself, you got to step up.
I agree with y'all, brother.
Yeah.
It's like when you putting up 2 East Coast or rappers or whoever, it's like, okay, to me, like I said, even with Kane and KRS, it was more of a concert to me. I couldn't really pick no winner out that shit because it was a concert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if Kane would have went against somebody else from the South or anything else, then I would have been like, okay, let's go with this. But, man, it's like, who you go for? Who ain't nobody else? Okay, after the 3-6 and Bone Dust, which was shocking to me when they put that flyer out, I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be cool. You know what I mean? I'ma tell you what, for all you fans out there, Bone Dust, they rap fast. We don't know what one of their asses is saying.
I don't understand what none of them saying, but it's just dope.
we understand the hook. That's the main part. You know?
Yeah. And I get the feeling,
You know.
you know.
I'm gonna tell you what. When motherfucking 3 6 Mafia play It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp, that shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That's
gonna be crazy.
I'm telling you that.
Or another one, sipping. Who is it? That track, sipping on some scissor.
Sipping on some scissors, but I don't. No, Hard Out Here for a Pimp got them that Oscar, bro. That got.
It did though. Yeah,
that was major.
That
was major flavor.
Yeah, that motherfucker ring.
And that was crazy for them because they was I think DJ Paul was telling the story, and he was like, we knew we was going to win it because they called us to the back and had us like waiting outside the the thing that go across the stage. So, and then he said that's what ended up happening. Right. He said I had a feeling anyway. The way they was approaching us when they was approaching that particular category.
You gotta know that's gotta be the last song of that battle.
Yeah.
That gotta be. They better not open up with it. That gotta be the last shit they go out.
Yeah, they gotta go out with that one for real.
Yeah,
they gotta go out with that one. I agree with you 100%.
And they gotta bring Crunchy Black out. Crunchy Black crazy.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
Crunchy Black crazy as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, for all the pimps out there, and you think your whole game's slowing up, when this motherfucker song ring off, y'all got about another 2-3 years left.
That's what's up, man.
And then also, remember that they produced, what was that shit? Outkast, International Players Anthem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, yo, every pimp.
Well, wasn't my man?
It's very heavy catalog.
Wait, let's take it there though. What's my man named producer from 3 6 Mafia? What's his name again?
DJ Paul.
No, it's another one in there that they had. One of them was
Juicy J.
One of them motherfuckers was. I think it was Juicy. I wasn't even doing shit with like Miley Cyrus and all that shit too.
Oh hell yeah.
I mean, yo, you gotta think about that. Like, yo,
because they gonna pull it out.
Yeah, shit.
But see, okay, was it a 3 6?
They did more. They did more than Bone Thugs, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they was able to convert and go international, go commercial.
Now, I don't
still talk about the same shit they talk about.
Bruh, I don't think they should bring their solo shit into the group shit.
Why not?
Bruh, because it's not a solo thing. It's not. That's like when motherfucking Escape did solo shit.
Escape did that.
Right.
Yeah, Escape did that.
Against
Escape
fucking
did that,
SWV. SWV did all SWV shit. Even though Coco did a solo record and everything else, it was all SWV shit. You got Candy coming out doing You and That by E40 and shit, because Escape ain't had that motherfucking much catalog for the motherfucking SWV.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I don't think DJ Paul...
You don't think they do at all?
No, they got enough group catalog that they could put some shit out, bro. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely.
I understand that, but even
no. I see what Matt is saying, but I was just saying, yo, he was doing more shit as he went. He's still rocking shit now.
No, Juicy J and shit. Yeah, Juicy J killing it.
But if you just stick to 3 6 Mafia, they'll be fine with Bone Thugs.
Yeah,
because even with the Locks, they did solo records, right?
But see, you gotta think about
it. They did records and solo, but everything was mapped out, though. I would say that.
It's still within the group. But he's trying to say when Candy started doing that and he started going outside the box with E40 and all that bullshit, that's what Mad's trying to talk about. Don't get me wrong, she had a hand in that, so I could see what she would have pulled that out of her ass, but like,
that wasn't her record. That wasn't her record. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if when they pulled
even though she contributed to it,
Right. When they pulled out the No Scrubs record, I was like, okay, because it was a Tiny and Candy collab. So if you put them together as a group, they represent the Escape group. I get it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, no, Juicy J can't come out with bands to make you dance on a 3-6 fucking Mafia fucking battle. That was Juicy J record. That wasn't a 3-6 Mafia record.
Right. Yeah, so.
Yeah, because, Juicy got a lot of stuff he did on his own.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's why I said.
It would kind of be a cheat code.
It would be a cheat code. It would be, because the Bone Thugs, they did some features and shit too, but like,
it ain't that many as
right? Yeah. So maybe they just, they stick to 3-6 and just, Bone Thugs. I think that'll be like kind of good enough.
I'm gonna tell you what, they earlier shit that they did on Ruthless Records, man.
Douglas Rugged Bone and all that shit? Yeah.
All that shit. Douglas Rugged, First of the Month, all that shit.
First of the Month, yeah. They put
Bone Thugs, I ain't gonna lie. Like we said, we might not understand the verse, but we know the hooks like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? We know the hooks like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Especially when
that's when they gonna get that crowd anticipation.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna be a lot of tears when Crossroads come on too.
Oh, you know what? I still think, like, listen, when you still look at that video to this day, and I know a lot of people don't, time is run on and this and that. That's gotta still be one of the more prevalent records of the day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. If you need to watch that video, I think we had a show about this earlier, way back when I was talking about this. When they played that song, bro, that was just major, bro. That's just, to me, a major song in hip hop.
Nah, for real.
Then we play that. So when 3-6 Mafia play Hard Ahead of Her Tip, both of us play that daggone Crossroads.
Yeah. That was their biggest records. Both groups.
Yeah.
They biggest.
And that's a definite point.
Yep. Man,
ain't nothing beating Crossroads.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna be a lot of tears and RIP emojis and everything else.
Oh hell yeah! Especially now with the Corona that went past and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm thinking they're gonna do something special with that one, like maybe put up pictures of the people that passed away and
I want
something like that. Yeah.
But yo,
one of our best records.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we hitting our hour, man. We gonna go to a quick musical break. Time goes by when you're having fun, for real. Come on. We're gonna hit a musical break real quick. Come back with the next 30 minutes of Theory of the Culture, cause we ain't no motherfucking vulture show. Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree, Mad Knox. Let's go.
We'll stop at the little spot, get you a little bag of live, and just bounce. Yo, now watch a nigga tongue kiss the track like it was fried chicken. Spicy seasoning was finger licking. Everything looks grand and I feel so good today. Jewels jingling below my belly. You know we steady talk shit to them bitches when we be on a celly. Four-wheeling with a fifth of Henny. See now we whipping and we dipping through traffic like we don't give a fuck. Niggas bug on how we bouncing the truck. Then we wildin' and we bugging a little. Yo, we ain't wildin' much. A little mellow from the spark of the Dutch. Downshift, throw it in the fifth gear with my foot on the clutch. Speedballing like we all in a rush. While we switch a couple of lanes. Flick my little hazard light on. Better pull over and get on the lawn. Yo, move the barricades and let my niggas park on the block and make a grand entry up in the spot. You know we only here to take all of the food out the pot. It's only right cause niggas know how we be taking they slots. Let's get high and let's get drunk. If you're like bounce and turn it up like now. L and blaze it up.
Blaze it up now.
Game and change it up.
Change it up now.
Spot and flame it up.
Flame it up now.
And live it up.
Live it up now.
Live it up.
Live it up now.
Live it up.
Live it up now.
Yeah, so amazing, we blazing and changing the bounds, grazing y'all niggas with something, aiming to taking you out. We never resort to any measure to keep it with me. Rounding with a stinky, rinky, dinky ring on my pinky. Follow the simple flow to the cripple y'all niggas. Drop the shit that the shake and just ripple y'all niggas. What? Boom, skin, get with the new thing. Hit you and get y'all niggas all into the new swing. Ha, tally it up, rally it up. From the streets to the alley, from the east to Cali and up. I'm talking to all of my niggas, all of my bitches. Give you something that'll split you up and leave you in stitches. Looking pathetic, I hit y'all niggas with the kinetic. Make you respect it and beat you in the head till you get it. Take off my jacket, hope you can match it. When the DJ goes scratch up the bounce, I hope you can catch it. So what?
Get high and let's get drunk, get feel that bounce, that turn it up now. L and blaze it up now. Game and change it up
now.
The spot and flame it up.
Flame it up now.
And live it up.
Live it up now.
Yeah. Live it up.
Live it up now.
Yeah. Live it up.
Live it up now.
Yeah.
Live it up now.
High and let's get drunk, get
drunk now.
Bounce,
That bounce.
Turn it up now. L and blaze it up.
Blaze it up now.
Game and change it up.
Change it up
in
now.
The spot and flame it up.
Flame it up now.
Yeah. Live it up.
Live it up now.
Live it up.
Live it up now.
Yeah. Live it up.
Live it up now.
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 Yeah. You know when you got shorty in the passenger seat of the whip, you bounce from the club, step on the gas and just bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah. You get shorty come with you to the nearest short stay, get up on top of that and just bounce, bounce, bounce. That's what I'm talking about, niggas.
Yo, we are back right here on Video the Culture Show. Chizz, Roundtree, Earl Jones, DJ Mad Knox. We go by Theory of the Culture right here on Built for This Network. Make sure you tap in to wherever podcast you receive podcasting from to Built for This Network. You feel what I'm saying? Also, Built for This Network is on Spreaker.com and is sponsored or powered by iHeartRadio. Spreaker is now. So we on iHeartRadio. We on Apple Podcasts. We on Google Podcasts, Castbox, Deezer, YouTube, everything. I'm talking about everything you can catch your podcast.
Hey, man.
On.
Hey, man. You know, you talking about we on all these different, Apple, YouTubers. We on Ghetto Tube, though?
No, we not on Ghetto Tube. We not on Ghetto
Tube. We ain't make Ghetto Tube yet?
No, we ain't gonna make it there yet, but we working on our OnlyFans.
Oh, shit.
Theory of the Culture. We working out the OnlyFans app on Theory of the Culture. You know what I mean? Giving it to you raw. We gonna bring you Mr. Sacco and everything. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Sacco OnlyFans.
Sacco
OnlyFans. That's gonna be big right there. In the karaoke included. Yeah. Oh my God!
Oh my!
You know what?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Wait. Now I definitely got a you doing too much moment. But we gonna talk about. Remember, Jones, you got to take blame for that shit. Listen, Chizz. No, man, listen, you did the shit. No. Wait. Hold on, wait. Man, break down your. Stop it. Stop the bus. Stop the damn music. Hey. Man, go through your spiel about you doing too much, and then we gonna go in. Go ahead, man. Nobody's exempt, right? Let's go.
Okay, for ladies and gentlemen, children, all ages, kings and queens, this part of the show, what we call you doing too much. If this your first time listening, you doing too much was created by our own Chizz Roundtree. Basically, everybody from you doing too much is not exempt. Anybody could get it. We just don't mess with the dead, or we don't mess with the Most High. But anybody from the you doing too much can get the you doing too much, from your mama to your newborn baby. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, Jones, let's get into it.
Okay, so I said Chizz, man, because Chizz be on the phone playing around, singing these songs, Luther and all that, and he be messing them up on purpose, and I thought it was funny as hell, right? He was doing that. One time he had Trish and all the girls laughing. I was putting them on the speakerphone. They were laughing at the way he was singing it, even though he's singing it wrong, So I said, Chizz, hey, man, I think this would be a great situation for you doing too much, or maybe you should make a segment on it one way or the other. So me and Chizz trying to battle back and forth of where we want to place this daggone karaoke with Chizz situation.
Right.
So man don't know nothing about it. Me and Chizz we just gonna bust your whole left side out. This is how I'm thinking, right? So it gets to a certain point in the show last week. I said, okay, hey man, hey Chizz, I must have piggybacked off of man some kind of way. I'd have to hear the show again. I said, Chizz, man, why don't you sing a little something? Give me a little shooby-dooby, man. So now, like, what the fuck is shooby-dooby, right? You know, so I said, Chizz, my brother, Chizz. And he started singing something sounding crazy, man. He was listening to words, and I'm listening to him going, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? He ain't doing it like he usually do it, like when it's natural. And this shit just came out all wrong, man. I was like, oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. But, you know, we trying to roll with it just because it was something new, right?
Right.
So this is where I got to bring Mad into the picture. So, Mad, you tell us all here at the Culture what your experience was after that show, my brother.
The experience of that show was a lot of phone calls came my way, and and basically they said for Chizz not to do the shit no more. You know what I mean? It was a lot of tomato emojis. It was people saying Chizz sound like he choking a cat and shit. You know what I mean? It was folks that was saying you and Jones sound like two drunken brothers on a karaoke and everything. So they just, you know, they gave us some honest feedback and told us the whole Chizz karaoke moment was a grand opening, grand closing moment. You know what I mean? That's basically what the fuck they was saying.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Yeah, that was a no-go.
Hey, man, you got like, what, 6 or 7 callers? It was Chief and all of them.
Yeah.
It was calling and talking about Chizz and that karaoke shit.
Yeah.
Right? So, Chizz had a moment, right? After that was all said and done, everybody called in. Yo, Jones, man, I feel some kind of way, man. You want to cancel out my shit. So I didn't know Chizz was feeling like that, man. You know, Chizz just kind of came all out of his face, right?
Right.
I said, oh, shit, Chizz feel really bad about this shot, the karaoke with Chizz, man. You know? Hey, Chizz, man, I mean, you know, I think you rushed it. I think if you took your time with it, and he sounded nervous or something. I don't know. He started stuttering a record. You know. I said, damn, he ain't doing it like the way he do it when me and him on the phone. That mug be singing Luther for real, man. It be sounding so funny. I said, yo, Chizz, can you sing that again? He said, say what? I said, can you sing that again?
Oh my God, man.
Yeah. So Chizz is another honorary moment.
Oh yeah, I'm leading the categories.
Yeah. That was.
Hey, but Chizz, man. Hey, Chizz, man. Hey, man. Why don't you give us some Luther, man? Come on, man.
Nah, that ain't happening.
Yo, man.
No, sir.
Hey, bro.
No, sir.
Oh my God!
Don't do it.
I was laughing at Mad feedback because Mad said he felt like a daggone operator in this motherfucker.
Call center.
Call center. And he was getting so many calls. Hey, man, great show, man. Great show. By the way, man.
That Chizz.
Tell Chizz.
But remember, Jones, they was kind of asking stuff about you too.
What the hell? They already know what I'm gonna do.
Right. But the motherfucking segment was to kill that Chizz karaoke, man. Tell them not to do it.
Oh yeah. That was a plane that took off and crashed.
You got Chizz try to throw it off like, hey Jones, hey man, they talking about you too. Not like they talking about you.
Yeah. Just like, hey, Jones, just like he tried to get me to do that freeway shit. See, Chizz be trying to pull out the shovel on the low and trying to motherfucking throw the shit on certain people. You know what I mean? No. This is your motherfucker, you doing too much here, motherfucker. You was doing too much. And you let Jones gas you too, bro. That's what was crazy. Jones is sitting there gassing you, and you just bust out with Zoom, another record, and all this. I was like, oh my God. I see Bella in the comments, though, tomato emojis and shit.
Hey, look, the chat room in the background listeners probably going, what the fuck goes on, man?
Yeah, they was like, yo, Mocha was like Buddhist, man, and everything else, yo. I was like, damn, bro. Hey, man, listen, I want to apologize to all the background listeners and everybody in the chat room last week that had to go through that pain and suffering.
Oh, shit.
Hey, listen, I'm apologize to the chat room and the background listeners for I've been listening to this motherfucker. So,
and you amped it up.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did.
You compressed it.
Oh my God, bro. That's it. Yo, that's
okay. So, we gonna get off Chizz now. Who else?
No. You keep this shit down, right?
Yeah. Okay, check it out. Like,
yeah, you see this shit, right?
Yeah, man,
you see this. You see this.
I'm trying to get you off the hook right now, man. So,
no, you on the hook too.
So anyway, Aaron Rodgers doing too much too.
Oh yeah.
Now I know you a little bit of past, but Aaron Rodgers ass. You know, we love Aaron the way he plays. He's a great quarterback, phenomenal athlete. He gets it in. Well, why'd you have to lie, Aaron? You lied.
And then you fucked around and came down with the COVID any fucking way.
Mm-hmm. And gave it to some of his teammates.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm surprised a lot of brothers. Listen, because some of the brothers that caught it might have kids, and maybe who knows they caught it. They're like, worry about their kids getting it. I'm surprised one of them brothers won't be like, hey man, I'm suing Aaron ass like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I like him and everything, but you know, after they found out he lied, they probably like, man, I might sue his ass. And the crazy part is, I think they only fined him, if I'm correct. Now, you could check this. They only fined him like $15,000.
No, they got
$15,000.
I think they was.
What did they get him for?
I think it was $50K.
It was $50K.
Yeah.
So maybe I heard that wrong. Or $50K.
Yeah.
That's still a drop in the bucket for him.
Yeah.
That's still a drop in the bucket. Yeah. He probably threw the money in their face and was like, yo, take this shit. Fuck it. I'll be back on the field. How about that? But, like, the fact that he did it like that, you know, he wanted to talk about Kyrie Irving and shit. He had said something pertaining to Kyrie.
Right.
But at least Kyrie didn't lie. Shit, hell.
Yeah.
He kept it real.
You know? Kyrie, yeah, I'm doing this for people that can't do it for themselves. How about that? Mm-hmm. You got Kyrie Irving money. Yeah, he losing money, but Kyrie probably don't give a fuck. Kyrie Irving got money. Shit, he ain't got no problems. But with Aaron Rodgers now, and this probably could happen to Kyrie too, I'm not sure. But like, endorsements started pulling out from him, and like the media was saying, you know, Aaron like destroyed his public image within 3 days of dropping what he dropped, saying, hey, just that third, he lied about it. Now, I don't know. I mean, you know what though? I think people are gonna fuck with Aaron one way or the other. But if you're a teammate, you going, I don't trust this motherfucker.
Then you have to be.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Then with Kyrie, see, Kyrie he has a thing where people know him for being rebellious,
Yeah, Kylie's always like that.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a little more cleaner.
Yeah. One of them good old boys.
It's like, first time you know he been involved in some shit like that.
Some shit, right? Yeah. So I think they're gonna let Aaron ride. Shit said he big.
Yeah.
You know,
so big shit.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna let him ride because seems like it's now kind of died down for him, and he's kind of.
They're not even talking about it no more.
Yeah, so
nobody's talking about that.
Yo, but the internet was brutal, bro. Because I seen one internet emoji where they had the fake arm and shit, like the mannequin arm, like saying Aaron faked the NFL out and shit. That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Now people have the power to be like biased. Like it's just a lot of biased shit going on. You know.
Yeah.
Not even social media. Social media is biased. Like they talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers lied. Or Kyrie Irving told the truth and they dogged the fuck out of him.
Yeah, that's real talk. You know what? That's real talk.
Just think about it like that.
Yeah, when you think about it like that, yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, that's some biased shit. But you know what?
Very biased. Disrespectful and biased.
Very, very biased. You know some biased shit, though? When you're doing a radio show, right? And you go on break real quick. So me and Bad, we on the phone, okay? And we come back and get ready to go into the show off the break. And we don't hear Chizz, right? So Matt trying to go 3, 2, 1, like, yo, Chizz, yeah? Yeah, I said, yo, Matt, where the hell Chizz go? You know, I don't know, Jones on him. So Matt up there, Chizz, where's the Nas, right? So I said, man, this some biased shit. Chizz don't went to the toilet, and he didn't tell us he went to the toilet. So we waiting for Chizz to come right back to the built for this, you know, and we can't figure this motherfucker became like a magician. This motherfucker was like Chizz brain and shit. So me and Matt waiting, because we got me and Matt on the phone while we waiting for Chizz, right? To come back. So I said, Matt, what do you think Chizz is, man? I don't know, Joe. I said, Matt, you know that motherfucker dropping a deuce on the shitter, right? Right? So man, like, yeah, Joe, we got perfect timing tonight. I ain't got to do too much editing. And yeah, you got to edit something because Chizz on his biased shit right now. So now, all of a sudden, we trying to finish this segment, but Chizz ass, being a shitologist, had to probably go drop a deuce and held up the damn show.
Oh my God. Yeah, Roundtree, man. If that was any other network, you'd have been fired like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Welcome back, Chizz. Welcome
back, Chizz. I'm gonna tell you, man. We did have a conversation, yo, because you was gone like a motherfucker, Chizz.
Yeah, because I'm thinking we gonna get on the Aaron Rodgers thing and finish it up, but like Chizz over there, you know. Chizz, so let me ask you something, man. All right, did you put some toilet paper at the bottom of the bowl before you dropped it?
You don't want that shit splashing on your hands or your nuts.
Okay.
You want that shit splashing in your private areas. That's tainted water. You don't want that on your private areas.
Oh my God.
So you have to avoid your nut area and your ass area from the water splashing up. That's contamination.
Cross contamination, Chizz.
Cross contamination. You got it right.
Oh, wait, Chizz, I think you had one more tip for people. You had told me you had one more tip.
I know I did, but I forgot.
Oh my
This
God,
motherfucker
man.
here.
Yo, bro. Chizz, you always doing too much. Regardless.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. You just be setting yourself up for the you doing too much, man. This shit just come automatically to you, bro. You know what I mean? Because you always go do some shit that's going to be too goddamn much. And me and Jones going to talk about it on air. Yes, we are.
But you know what, though? That was the whole purpose. You know, shit, I got to put myself on the line. For something, the idea I came up with, I put myself on the line.
Nah,
Yes, because
I take that to the chin and I take it with a smile.
No.
I laugh too. Shit.
Yeah, but some of that.
I know I be doing too damn much. That's my life.
Yeah.
That's why you created the segment. I think Chizz pre-saw this way back when we wasn't you doing too much.
Right.
I think Chizz said, you know, I'm gonna do my own kind of trolling.
Right.
I think Chizz had a plan. He had a plan. See.
No, that's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious though, Jones. Because Jones just came out and said that shit, bro. I swear it wasn't playing or nothing, people. Jones, this was off the top, off the cuff type shit. You feel me? What I'm saying? Oh man. So do we want to address the Henry Ruggs situation?
Oh, yeah, what's the time on this thing? What we got, man?
Yeah, we ain't got that much time left, I don't think.
Yeah. What we got, man?
I mean, we got enough. We got a good 5-6 minutes where we could cover something.
Okay, so let's go in. Okay, Henry Ruggs, the wide receiver. He was in the car. I don't know where his girlfriend. He's speeding. He's doing they clocked him at 156 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the vehicle, but I'm pretty sure it was a fast. I don't know if it was a Lambo. I don't know what he had, but he's only like maybe 22, 23. He was a top pick. Phenomenal talent. And he was moving so fast through traffic, he hit a car with this lady in it and her dog. And what had happened was the car, I guess wherever he hit the car, I don't know about the gas tank and this and that, but the car caught flames. And I think the people arrived on the scene, but they couldn't get her out by the time so the car was engulfed in flames. So the lady died, she burned to death, and the dog burned to death, poor dog and poor lady, you know. And he lived, you know, he got some bruises, the girl got some bruises.
Right.
And that career is done. If you think about it, I know you doing too much segment, but you could say he was doing too much, but when you think about the tragedy of it all,
It's sad.
You know, the lady and the dog.
It's terrible for all parties included.
Including,
you know what I'm saying? It's people that died, and then he got to go and, get locked up.
Yeah, he
got to pay for that. He got to pay the consequence. You know?
I mean, yeah, because what does he do? Maybe in that situation, I don't know how many years he may do, maybe 2, maybe da-da-da. But whenever he comes back out, he can't go back to the NFL.
You know,
yeah, right. What do you go out there?
So it's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
We just got to put our prayers in the air for the families that lost people and for him. Because that wasn't.
But this is my question. Who was around him other than the girl? And why did they get this man keys knowing he was under the influence of that type of alcohol?
Influence, right.
You know what I mean? Like, you
have a point.
People that was also around him. That's fucked up situation too. That's not responsible and figure yo, he good, he could drive. No, like even with that girl, I don't know if she was intoxicated, could have been, you know what I mean? She thinking or whatever, but if you're a good friend, a teammate, a buddy, a family member, anything, someone should have took them keys from that man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't let your family and your friends drive drunk or intoxicated.
Right.
Like, nah, we got to figure something out because you're not getting on the road. I'm not even going to allow you to get on the road.
Right.
Right. But you got to figure not only that, okay, he had alcohol in the system, but you're doing 156. So you already have alcohol in the system. 156 is like a blur. When you're driving that fast.
Right. It's sad, man.
Damn. Yeah, God bless his family.
And he fucked up, and so his perception was off.
Yeah, you're right. You got to think about that. Like, he was alcohol. We don't know how much. I don't know how much alcohol, but 156 without alcohol.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Let's say,
first of all, Vegas, where the accident was caused in Nevada, they loose with a lot of their laws out there. You know what I mean? They allow you to drink and stuff in the streets, long as you're not being, you know what I mean, like disturbing the peace or anything in that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So, but for you to get that crazy with it, again, I think whoever was around should have took that man keys, and you know what I mean? We wouldn't even be talking about this situation, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a wrap. Then I think he had a firearms in the car, which, you know, he could have registered or non-registered, I'm not sure, but he had a firearms too, so.
Right.
Yeah, so it looks bad all the way around.
And speaking of Henry Ruggs, his old coach, John Gruden, is suing the NFL, I guess, from the whole email scandal thing. So I wanted to get y'all brother's opinion on that before we...
Oh, what was that? What Gruden, what is it?
He's suing the NFL. Cause
NFL, he's suing them. Okay.
Yeah, he came... the emails came out, what he said back in so many years ago about a certain coach or whatever, it was racist. And, the Raiders let him go. Right. That heat. So now, I guess he's suing the NFL for whatever defamation of character or whatever the case may be. He's trying to...
Well, what's the defamation? You said you shouldn't eat. It was in the email. What's the defamation?
Right.
Well, I think what he may want to sue them for probably would be you were investigating one thing and then ran across another. Yeah. So maybe you know.
Unless it's money involved too. Maybe because they breach a contract or some type of contract where he's supposed to get certain amount of money on a walkout. You know what I mean? If he was to breach, because he was getting, like, he had a contract set where he was gonna get paid big money from the NFL. Probably one of the highest paid coaches seen. So now that this came out, I guess the NFL was like, you know what, we're gonna throw you this last little bit of severance pay and that's it. But now he's trying to, I guess, sue the NFL for, I'm guessing, all his payout during the contract tenure and plus more, you know what I mean? So like you said, it could be not only just the money situation, but, y'all went fishing for one thing with a team, but came across this and not
another, right. So I think that would be more of a principle too, because he felt as though, like, okay, well, you were searching that, and all of a sudden you came across my shit. Now all of a sudden, and put it out. That situation is real sticky. That's real sticky. It ended out bad for Goose. You know what I'm saying? It ended out bad for him. Whether he wins, I don't know. It just went out bad for him. Yeah.
So, hey, man.
Yeah, Raiders got some really crazy stuff. Gruden, motherfucking
Ruggs.
Shit. Bro.
Raiders trying to keep a clean organization out here, but they looking hardcore like a motherfucker, man, for real.
Yeah. So that the Gruden thing, that should be, it's gonna be interesting how that happens for him.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah. So we prayers to everybody though. You know what I mean? Especially the Henry Ruggs situation. Prayers goes out to him and the victim's family, and you know what I mean, everybody else. Like you said, all parties and
amen.
And
Amen.
Other than that, man, we get up out of here. Give them y'all social. Let them know where they could catch you at.
Well, I ain't got motherfucking thing to say.
Yo, he's killing my shit, man.
but really, I just, everybody go off blood, take care of yourselves, be safe. Shit, that's all I got. Y'all go ahead.
And man, listen, hey, man, fuck it, over to you, man. Let it ride, bro. Let me ride.
No. Oh, man, you could catch Built for This Radio Network at gmail.com if you aspire DJ, podcaster, etc. You know what I mean? You can holler at me, H-Rap, or Chief Rocker on that thing right there.
Jeez.
You feel what I'm saying? Also, check out all the YouTube channels. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe to the Mad Knox channel, to the End of the Bench channel, to the Built for This Radio channel, to the Front Ground Records channel, to the Timeless Music channel, ENT Productions channel. You know what I mean? You can catch me at Mad_Knox201 on that IG. Illmatic Beats on that Twitter. You know what I mean? If you on SoundCloud, go to Mad Knox Music 201 on that SoundCloud. I got all the albums coming out. I got the pre-orders. The pre-orders you can
shit.
Next Friday on Black Friday, Energy and Volumes. You know what I mean? You can pre-order that thing on Black Friday. Make sure you go and purchase every one of them last albums. You feel me? And man, in between time, this been a great show. Hell of a show. We know Chizz could drop out at any moment to drop a deuce. You know what I mean? And everything else. Literally. So remember, stay blessed up, not stressed up. It's your boy Mad Knox, Chizz, Roundtree, Earl Jones. Built for This network. Theory of the culture. We out.
We need some love in the hood. I see some good in these thugs. Let's all these guns and these drugs. I see the hood need a hug. Pull up your pants, it's on. Tired of waiting on wrong. Couldn't wait for the clouds to clear. I learned to dance in the storm. Baby mamas and fathers, not together, so tripping. Can't see baby when he wanted, cause she said that'll get him. This seed is a riddle, cause they say he don't give her. Who gets hurt so much? Don't put the kids in the middle. We still running for troopers, and the killing is crucial. Need the gangsters to group up, need a truce in the future. Got the dealers and dopes. Tell my people keep hoping. Get a broom, hit the park, man, this hood is atrocious. So tell elderly to mind their business, what is it wicked? They ain't nosy since they kicked it in the hood, since they built it in. Mom and thugs got his love, thug address. Love your mother, love your brother, love your life, like yourself. Clean all weekend, tell Raheem to his meeting. Most of OG's corners, I said hold me a sword for protection is armor to keep us safe in this corner. We can scream, they don't hear it, smoking shit, not the feeling. Size of living some liquor, how can we lift our spirits? We can fly out some photos, local crimes from shoulders. Tell the OGs to show them, have some sit down with soldiers. Need to love our ladies, show our queens more respect. Our purpose protect, be the lungs for their breath. We got a man up, get up, better wait, it's gotta be. Show our queens with the pharaohs and his poverty. Let's talk property properly. Let's talk about monopoly and short future and robberies. Mom and thugs, God is love, thug address. Love your mother, love your brother, love your life, love yourself.
Go hard for your family, do for
one time, show the shine, need the whole and I'ma need to know the line. They show the grind and the whole is on. $1 million motor miles from the youngest bound to lower crimes. Without college, we get the street scholars and they don't wanna hear knowledge. They wanna hear about the dollars. Show us love in the hierarchy. And the cops might not try to spark me and aim a hierarchy. Sing around behind and hearse the last verse. When they came to the block bustin', if you ain't robbed their ass first. What goes around comes around, Noahs and guesses. It's armors and gestures, and karma is a heaven. Thug the thug, weather jacket, jalopy. Pick 'em up if he's sloppy. Love is love, here's a copy. Mob and thugs, God is love, thug address. Love your mother, love your brother, love your life, love yourself.
We are built for this network, for the strong, not the weak.